everyone, it's me Jen from EmJustLikeYou, and I have another complete collection review and swatches for you guys. And these are yet another collection by NYX, and they are their butter glosses. So many of you guys talked about how much you love it. I hear it all around YouTube, and I had to get them for myself to try. And once I tried it, I was like, I have to do this review. And let me just say, you guys have to sit down with a piece of paper, a pen, because you're gonna love almost all of them. And this is the first lip collection review I've ever done where I can literally say, I love every single color. Now, you guys know how my lips are. They're very wrinkly. I have a lot of these little crevices, so it's really hard for me to buy any type of lipsticks or lip products that are going to work for me. Also, because of these crevices, a lot of lighter colors tend to accentuate it and it just makes me look gross. But these are just phenomenal. Now let's just talk about the packaging first. The packaging is really simple. It's very similar to their matte cream glosses, which I like. I love simplicity. Now there's not much to say but that this gloss has a little dome that has a little bit of a slantedness to the applicator, so it's easy to apply. Nothing special there to really mention. Now for the texture, it is butter. It's very creamy. I honestly thought, it's lip gloss. How great could it be? And I honestly also thought, well, I have a lot of lip glosses and I don't really like lip glosses because they are very tacky and sticky and, but with these, they are so different. Now, with the texture, they're very buttery. So you're thinking, are they going to be very sheer and slippery? It's very hard to describe. You actually apply it onto your lips. It kind of just seals onto your lips, and every crevice that you have, it glides over it beautifully and doesn't accentuate it, but at the same time, it's moisturizing it. I honestly cannot see a lot of my crevices when I wear this. My friend was just like, wow, your lips look really good. That balm must be really working. And I'm like, you know what? It's actually the lip gloss. It really makes my lips look younger. It looks better. It looks more like normal people lips, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. The coat that it puts onto your lips, it literally seals like a top coat. Now, with that said, I'm saying that once you put it on, it kind of just stays there. It doesn't move around. It doesn't cause any weird separation, or by the end of the day, it doesn't cause that whiteness inside your mouth because of the texture. Now, I have to say, and you're probably going to be like, what? When I say this, but I do have to say that they are very comparable to my favorite glosses by Chanel, which are the Glossomers. The texture, how it glides on, and how great it makes my lips look. Now for longevity, I'm not going to say, it lasts forever, because it doesn't. And it doesn't actually say that it's going to. It actually lasts probably from 4 to 6 hours. Maybe the lighter colors are about 4 hours. 6 hours are for those that have a little bit darker tint to it, more pigment. But I don't complain because I honestly think with the price that it is, it's about $5. And it's about $5, and I actually got it with the Ulta Friends and Family sale, so each of them were like $3. So a really great price. I know a lot of I know a lot of you guys went to IMATS and you actually got it for like $1.99, so that's even a better deal. You can honestly get it for really cheap when they're buying buy one get one half off at Ulta. But overall, I think because of the price and because of the quality, get as much as you can. I absolutely love all of them, and I have to say, I'm going to keep all of them. I love them. Now, the consistency throughout the whole entire collection, I felt like the quality is the same, which is great. That means even if you're a person that likes really dark colors or those who really like nudes, you're going to get the same amount of quality. Alright, so let's start out with the lighter color. It's actually what I'm wearing right now, and I usually hate the lightest color of any collection. So this one is Creme Brulee, and it's the most beautiful, beautiful nude. It is a really gorgeous, cooler, lighter pink nude that has no white base to it. it tones down your lips and it makes your lips look good. Now you'll probably think that in the bottle it looks more beigey and it doesn't look pink, but I do notice that when I put it onto my lips, even though my lips do have pigment, I think that those who don't have pigment, this still will look a little bit more warm, which I find that that's what makes it so flattering and so wearable for everyone of all skin tones. Alright, so the next one is my ultimate favorite from the whole entire collection, and you're probably going to see why. This is Tiramisu, which is number 7. It is my lips but better, but with a little bit more of a beige. It has less pink and it has a little bit more mauve compared to Creme Brulee. Creme Brulee is a little bit lighter, more beigey type of nude, but this one I think it has a little bit more mauve to it, which I think is going to look beautiful as a nude lip gloss for those who have darker skin tones, from those who have more of a tan to those who have dark skin. I think you're gonna love, love, love these. This one is always in my bag and I'm gonna get it back up so I can have it here, everywhere. I just love, love, love this color. I think it probably is my favorite gloss of all time. Alright, so moving on to some lighter pinks. Number 09 is a warm tone pink. It's a little bit more pigmented than what is in the package, and it's a very nice pop of pink that is a girly pink. Now keep in mind that all of these colors, all of these textures are creamy. There isn't any shimmer, there isn't any frosting, any glitter. So that's great for, I think, the butterness of the gloss, because it just makes your lips look so luxurious and hydrated. Now the next color is a cool tone pink if you're looking for a cool tone, and it's number 02, and this is a more cool tone but isn't a cold tone, so meaning it is going to still work for those who have warm undertones. This is such a gorgeous color. I see that it does have some white base to it, so it is going to cancel out any pigmentation that you have on your lips. It fills in your lips and it makes your lips look very luscious. Now with this color, I think this is a very young pink, like throughout this whole line, except for some colors such as Tiramisu. Most of these colors are very young, bright, and fun colors. They're not very wearable, everyday type of natural lips, but it works, if that makes sense. You'll see it once I swatch it on my lips. Alright, so the next color is number 04. This is going towards more of the brighter pinks. And 04 is a purple tone type of pink, very cool, very cold tone in my opinion, and it's a lilac trendy color. There is a lot of white base to this, so be careful if your lips are a little bit more wrinkly like mine, just because it can a little bit accentuate it throughout the day. Now when you first put it on, as you can see, it glides on beautifully, and I really do love this color. I think it's such a great color for this spring. Very trendy, very orchid, lilac type of color. Now, if you guys like more natural lip colors, then this probably isn't going to be a color that you're going to like, because it isn't as wearable as the other pinks that I've mentioned, but overall I do find that this one is a great color. For a more lilac color, I do find that this is a great formula to wear such trendy colors because it is a little bit sheer. The next one is called Strawberry Parfait, and this is 01. This is a magenta color. Now, this is one of my favorites as well. It's such a beautiful, beautiful pink. I know this is going to be that color that everyone will want, just because it's such a gorgeous pink. It works on everyone, and I find that it is a very neutral pink. It isn't too warm or too cool, and this is, out of all the colors that I have today to swatch for you, is the brightest pink of them all. Alright, so now moving on to some more corally orange colors, and the first one I'm going to talk about is number 11. This is a gorgeous peachy coral, meaning it leans a little bit more onto some of the pink and coralness onto your lips. Now I think this one is such a gorgeous color. If you have pigmented lips, this is going to be a little bit more pink on your lips, but if you do have very pale lips, this is going to be very true to color on your lips. It's such a gorgeous jelly coral color. I think this is going to be very popular for this summer and spring coming up. Now this does have some white pigments into it that makes it pop a little bit better and makes it look more pastel-like. So I do find that it's more of a fresh color and just a really fun color that's very young and trendy. The next coral that I have for you is number 08, and this is Apple Strudel. I know that a lot of you guys are probably going to love this just because it's a peachy color that leans a little bit more orange versus number 11, which leaned a little bit more pink in my opinion. This one, I think it's a little bit more pigmented. It's not as sheer as number 11, so it's going to show up a lot better. I absolutely love this color. I think it's such a gorgeous color for those who don't really like to wear a lot of color, but you want something a little bit more, I don't know, fun for the spring and summer. It's such a great color. I love it. I think a lot of you guys will love that one. Now the next one is number 03. It's not coral. It looks coral, but it seems more like a hot pink. More Barbie-like, more not as wearable in my opinion. It's definitely a warm color that is very bold. It seems very cartoon-like for me, but I think on those who do have very dark tones in their skins, I think this will look gorgeous as a pop of statement lip color. Moving on to more of an orangey color, number 10. This is Cherry Cheesecake. I don't really understand why it's called Cherry Cheesecake when it kind of looks like carrot cake. In the packaging, it's more of an orange. But I think this is a gorgeous color. Very, very summery, very vacation-like. I absolutely love how much orange there is in this color just because I think it makes it not like an in-between color. If you want your orange, you're gonna get it with this color, and I love, love, love this one. I am beginning to see that I like a lot of extreme colors rather than I can't tell if it's pink or I can't tell if it's orange. I like it to be boom in your face. Yeah, so anyways, moving on to more of a corally reds that we have for the collection. The next one is Peach Color number 06, and I have been wearing this one so much lately just because when I don't wear a lot of makeup out, I want my lips to look good and I want it to still look put together, and I love this one. This one is a gorgeous color because it's sheer orange and it has less pink than more of those corally colors, but definitely compare to the last one, which is number 10, it is a lot more pink in my opinion. Now when I put this on, I find that it looks more red on my lips at first, but throughout the day it gives this beautiful pinkish stain that is just gorgeous. I absolutely love this color, and you know, honestly, if you wore this on top of a red, it would make your lips look so pouty just because it brings out the redness in your color but gives you a little bit of an orange, so that two color texture play, it really makes the lips look gorgeous. Alright, so the last color I have for you is Cherry Pie, which is number 12, and it is a very red color in the packaging. Now on the lips, it isn't as red in my opinion. It's more of like an apple stain, kind of like a Snow White type of apple bitten stain, which is gorgeous. It's kind of sheer, and this red is more of a neutral. I do see that this red kind of tend to lay a little bit more on the warmer side, but I do find that this could work on a lot of you guys. For this one, I find that it's a little bit harder to get even. It's a little streaky, so be careful when you're wearing this one. Now if you are a person that wants to wear red but you're afraid of that boom in your face statement red lipstick, this is a gorgeous color to wear just because it's a lot funner, a lot more young and trendy. When I say that a color is more young, I'm not saying that someone that is older can't wear, but I do find that it makes you look younger, meaning it makes you look more stylish, and it isn't like a grandma color, if you know what I mean. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you found my swatches as well as my input on each color helpful. I have this whole complete collection on this new lip product that I am so excited to share with you guys soon. So if you guys want to see that, then remember to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you can be notified on my next video. Alright you guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye! If you're also interested in the NYX Butter lipsticks, then please click the screen now so you can be directed to the video for the review and swatches of the complete collection. The link is also provided in the info box.